Nasarawa State is in the north-central region of Nigeria. Although the state is a market center for yams, sorghum, millet, soya beans, shea nuts, etc., the state is currently affected by the prevalence of malnutrition.
We have a stunting rate of about 33-31% in the state, and for us that is very worrisome, because that simply means that out of every 10 children, 3 will be stunted, and that is a significant mark of chronic malnutrition, and it's very worrisome for us, and we've been trying as a state and as a people to bring on a lot of strategies and interventions to be able to reverse this negative trends.
Though the budgetary allocation for nutrition interventions in the state increased from 54 million naira in 2013 to 99 million naira in the 2022 fiscal year, the budget allocation for nutrition intervention in Nasarawa State in 2022 was lower than what was allotted in 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020 and 2021.
satin da an ce mu juya awo mun ce da rubuta mana magani, idan aka rubuta mana muna iya jin pharmacy ma ba shi da shi, sai a ce mana mu je chemist mu saya. Muna je chemist muna saya, wata rana mu ba mu samu chemist, sai a ce sai lafiya. Maganin da daga saya da na 50 yanzu daga iya saya 1000, to in baka da kudin bafaya daga yi kaga ciwo zai kama yaro hayya kashi.
Yana wata shekara da wata bakwai shine ya zo ya daina cin abinci gaba ki daya, bai ci bai shan komai ma gaba ki daya, shine aka ce mu je asibiti. Kuma jikin yana yawan zafi, jijiyoyin jikin shi yana yawan tashi na zafin jiki.
The issue is very challenging and it's very serious, because if you are like a government worker trying to go to the work in the morning, but he discovers that his own child is not well, he has to abandon that office and then go to the hospital with his own child to see that the child is okay before he can now move to whatever business you want to go and undertake. So it's seriously affecting the day-to-day activities of the people in the area.
While malnutrition cases is on the increase in Nasarawa, the actual public spending on key interventions to address malnutrition has fallen from 93.29 naira per person in 2018 to a reduced 19.30 naira per person per annum.
We have challenge because the support is not coming more often to support them, because they go around into the communities to bring out the children for us, and sometimes you see they don't have the finances to go around. The support they are giving us compared to the magnitude of the problem is not enough, because the support is only given maybe in a quarter, once in a quarter, and you know a stipends, let's say 2,000 in a quarter, it's not enough, and they have to go around the communities to fish out these malnourished children for us. So it's not enough.
So time da aka haife shi ƙarshen watan 8, so ya kamata a ce na ga ci gaban yaron gurin girman jiki da sauransu. Sai na ga bana samun shi a yanda yara suke. Sai na nuna dai damuwa na, hakan nan ina magana ma colleagues dina sai in nuna musu cewa yaron nan baya girma kamar yanda ya kamata. So sai aka bani shawarar in zo asibiti. Sai na je general hospital asibiti, na je general, so da na kai shi suka duba shi sai suka ce mun to bari su dora mu akan magunguna mu sha mu gani, idan bai ba sai mu sake dawo, after sati 2 sai mu dawo. So bayan mun sha sai na sake dawowa musu, sai suka tambaye ni ya naga ci gaban, nace ni gaskiya ban gani ci gaban shi ba, ya kamata a ce in yaro na shan nono yana wayo yana kuma jiki, so nashi kuma yana ƙara komawa baya. shine sai suka ce min wannan magungunan da suka ban bari sake canza min shi. So sun canza sai suka ban wata daya in dawo watan 3 kenan. So da na dama na sake su ma da suka ganshi ma sun nuna damuwan kai yaron ba inda ya kamata su ganshi ba.
It is quite clear that the budget performance for the nutrition sector in Nasarawa State is very low. For instance, the 2021 performance was only 30.25%.
There are competing challenges by government, and this money that is needed by all the sectors may not be available. Maybe if you say 16% of the budget of Nasarawa State should go to health, and there are other competing sectors. So you may not be able as a government to provide all the 16% for the funding.
Carrying out advocacies again to the traditional leaders and all the key stakeholders in the community, and then working with the community to teach them how to do things like backyard gardening, which is very key. And for people to really fight against malnutrition, we need those things. We need nutrition education, we need counseling to families, we need follow-up. The knowledge about nutrition is what we will push to them, and then they will do it. They will make sure that this is the way food should be prepared in the morning, afternoon, and evening. Even if it is just twice, let it be a nourished diet. And let them know about all these local things that we have. Then they will try to see that they put it in action.
One of the first few things we think the communities can do is avail themselves of the opportunity to learn from us. Let them hear us loud and clear. When we do advocacies, when we do sensitization, when we do teachings, when we have our IYCF forums, let them key into them, because these are advisements, these are strategies that will prevent our children from getting malnourished. And it is very, very key. We'll do it, we'll engage the community very richly, cultural leaders, religious leaders, so that we will be able to provide information to all mothers and caregivers, including fathers, that will support all this process of infant and young child feeding, because it's very key. If our children are not exclusively breastfed, if our children don't have a good complementary feeding practices, if our mothers and caregivers are not supported to be able to do this, then it's a challenge. So those are the kind of things we want the community supporting structures to do for us, to enable pregnant women attend antenatal, get all the knowledge and learning from the health facilities, to encourage early initiation of breastfeeding, to encourage exclusive breastfeeding, to encourage and support complementary feeding. If they can do this for us, then we can be able to crash the burden of malnutrition.
We hereby call on the government of Nasarawa State to increase funding by at least 20% and fully implement the state's multi-sectorial strategic plan of action. The government should also ensure timely release of nutrition allocations and efficient utilization of released funds. More health workers and volunteers should, as a matter of urgency, be recruited, trained and retrained to sensitize mothers on adequate infant and young child feeding practices. Community workers and volunteers should be effectively mobilized and empowered for routine monitoring of health facilities for early detection of malnutrition and other related ailments. This message is brought to you by Civil Society Scaling Up Nutrition in Nigeria, CS-SUNN, in collaboration with Nasarawa State Primary Healthcare Development Agency.